Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories in corporate filings. And today we're diving into Capital Federal Financial Inc. And folks, get ready because this filing is a bit of a peek behind the curtain of what's happening with their money and what they're telling you about it. So what's the big news here? It looks like Capital Federal Financial Inc. is putting out some updates about their financial condition and their results of operations. It's not a full quarterly report with tons of numbers, but it's their way of telling us some important things are happening. First off, they're talking about their common stock, which is basically the ownership pieces of their company. It trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker CFFN. Think of it like this. If you buy shares of CFFN, you own a tiny piece of Capital Federal Financial. Now let's get to the juicy bits these filings are usually about. We've got a couple of key announcements wrapped up in this report. One part talks about their results of operations and financial condition. Usually this means they're sharing how much money they made, how much it cost them to make that money, and basically how healthy their finances are at this moment. It's like the company's report card. What's really interesting is that they're referencing a press release from July 23rd about their third quarter results. This filing itself is dated July 22nd, but the information about those results is coming out a day later. This is a common way for companies to officially put their financial results into the public record in a structured way, so everyone hears the same story at the same time. But that's not all. There's also something called Regulation of Disclosure. Now, Regulation FD, or Fair Disclosure. Now, Regulation FD, or Fair Disclosure as it's called, means that companies have to share important information with everyone at the same time. They can't tell one person something and then tell the public later. And in that vein, they're also attaching a press release from July 2020, Hesseget, a quarterly from July 2020, announcing something very specific, a quarterly cash dividend. This is a big deal for shareholders. A dividend is basically a payout from the company's profits to its owners, the shareholders. So Capital Federal Financial is planning to pay out $0.085 per share. That might not sound like a lot, but if you own a lot of shares, it adds up. This dividend is set to be paid on August 15th to people who own the stock as of August 1st. So if you want that cash, you need to be a shareholder before that August 1st date. They're also confirming where their main office is located in Topeka, Kansas. Well, this is important for official records and knowing where the company's structure. It's less about the numbers and more about the company's structure. And there's a spot for a former name or address if they'd changed it. In this case, it says N-Dussin, which means no changes there. It's good to see that there haven't been any big shakeups in how they're identified. They also provide their main phone number, which is good to know if you ever need to contact them directly, though for most quick questions, online resources or the investor relations department is usually a good start. This section confirms that their common stock, is officially registered and traded on a major exchange, the NASDAQ. This means it's subject to the rules and regulations of the stock market, ensuring a level playing field for investors. And finally, like all these reports, we see a signature from someone important in the company. Here it's signed by Kent G. Townsend, who is an Executive Vice President, Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer. This signature basically means he's confirming that all the information in this report is accurate to the best of his knowledge. So looking at this filing as a whole, Capital Federal Financial is making sure everyone knows about their financial results and their plan to pay a dividend. It highlights their commitment to keeping investors informed, which is a key part of building trust. While this report doesn't give us the deep dive into the numbers that a full earnings report would, it points to that information being released very soon. The dividend announcement is a positive signal that the company is profitable enough to share that profit with its shareholders. It shows confidence in their ongoing operations and their ability to generate cash. For investors, it's a clear indication that they can expect some return on their investment, which is always good news. We'll be watching closely for that July 23rd press release. To get the full picture, that July 23rd press release, to get the full picture, that information being released very soon. The dividend announcement is a positive signal that the company is profitable enough to share that profit with its shareholders. It shows confidence in their ongoing operations and their ability to generate cash. For investors, it's a clear indication that they can expect some return on their investment, which is always good news. Alright, that's a quick decode of this Capital Federal Financial filing. What are your thoughts on this dividend announcement? Are you invested in CFFN? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate breakdowns. Don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions, linked in the description. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next one.